All right. Let's see. Neutro Dance. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Callie. Good morning. How are you doing? Another awesome, amazing day. Mighty Tribe, Dr.Kiltz, CNY, and YouTube, Facebook. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Shaw, Jason, the Missing. Good morning. How you doing? I slept in an extra 30. I did some motion work when I got here, but the commotion is we're going to Keto Symposium, New York today. Jeremy, good morning. How you doing? Michael, Jay Kingle, is that it? Hello. God bless to all and welcome, welcome. Just another 5 a.m. with Kiltz. A minute, 5 minutes, or 50, however long. Keep moving in your life and enjoy the day. What are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you reading? What are you marinating your beautiful, awesome, amazing life in? Remember, your life, your job, take care of it and be the master, right? Take nothing personally. Always do your best. Let's see. Be impeccable with your words, and let's see. Uh, make no assumptions. I assume it's all good. I use the best words. It's all personally the very best, and great. Dr. Oz thing you mentioned the other day. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe we're just talking about getting Oz on with kilts, right? A little Dr. Oz with kilts might be kind of interesting, right? Let's see. Shaw, good morning. Catherine, how are you doing today? Donosco, good morning. A beautiful day. I have no updates yet, but we put it out in the words and thoughts of our day, right? We imagine the things as if we wish them to be, and then they become that or better. That's the one thing I've learned. We all have challenges, problems, stress, and struggles, but can you imagine that that's the workout that's necessary to get to better? And better it's sort of this idea that what you have right now is given to you by God, and God always knows the perfect for you. The challenge is you just take a little bit of time to figure out, oh my God, He's doing it for me again, right? Awesome and amazing day. Catherine Shaw, again, good morning. Let's see, Jess Stevenson, Bez As Solange, good morning. Abdel Haq, good morning. I've been reading about streptomyces. Streptomyces is a bacteria, let's see, found in rotting vegetables, decaying vegetables, and in soil. And the reason I was looking this up is because I found this stuff called, see, I got to find this. I'm just always uh, oligomycin. Oligomycin is a transport chain inhibitor, so it inhibits the production of ATP. Whoa. And where's it found? Rotting vegetables. Where do rotting vegetables come from? Everywhere, right? Glycans. Good morning, glycans. We are absolutely, we are made of so much sugar, but we're never required to eat it. That's the amazing part, Bevy. Let's see. Photos with a beard. Well, not a real beard, but if you look at living your best life, you'll see some of my beard pictures. My stubble. I used to love stubble. Now I love clean shaven. I keep it short. I do it myself. Not too bad for a 66-year young guy, right? Andres Rodriguez Story. Good morning. How are you doing, my friend? Another awesome, amazing day. It is, let's see, Friday, the 23rd of September 22, and every single day is an awesome, amazing day. If you haven't read Mastery of Love, download it, listen to it, read it, and then check out the Four Agreements. Domingo Ruiz has written some really amazing books to help us on our journey, right? This is all help to make our journey better. The Sanara, good morning. Let's see, Doc Ash Raf Sabar. I think that's it. Let's see, just Jilak. Let's see, carb based diet. Let's see, there's external hemorrhoids also caused from absolutely carnivore. I had hemorrhoids. I had bowel bleeding. I had arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines. When I went, when I went to the carnivore way, all of those diseases went away. It was crazy. My hemorrhoids, I used to have terrible bleeding hemorrhoids. I go to get my colonoscopy once a year, and it was like I went carnivore. I went. The new book is coming out. Kiltz Carnivore is Kiltz Keto is carnivore. The lock and key is made out of sugars. That's the craziness. And absolutely, you go carnivore, lion, and you will be feel better. Bernaldine, good morning. Bernaldine was my father's handle uh, long ago. Empty gut. That's it. 23 hours at least is me, and I do a 2 day fast once a week and a 3 day fast once a month. Usually the first week of the month, but it sometimes moves. Listen, put your stake in the sand, and when you get there, do it. But if you don't, move it a little bit, but put it in the sand. That's the very best way. Sexy mamas, for change, right? And what's the biggest killer? It's carbs, and a carbohydrate is a plant, fruit, fiber, vegetable, seeds, and nuts, and the oils made from that. They're deadly for us of any significance or frequency. That's the craziness, right? LDL cholesterol going up. Yes, listen, Kelly, there's if you let me see if I've got a copy of the book here. Hang on, I'm right here. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm just looking for the other books that I've got all over my desk. You got to check out Lipid Lunacy. We'll put a link on our website, drkiltz.com, and fat and cholesterol do not cause disease, heart disease. It's a lie. It's manifested by the masters of money that want to control you. Don't eat meat. Don't eat meat. It's not good for you. Have you ever seen meat in the toilet? And don't tell me you don't look. You do. I know it. You'll see corn and vegetables and fruit and fiber, but you never ever see meat because meat is the meals of the masters. So listen, you go to the doctor, the standard doctor that is used to measuring things and then giving you a pill, a surgery, a dissection, and another follow up visit. Now, again, that's what I do in life. I'm a reproductive endocrinologist, a fertility physician. What I've learned though is maybe the nutritional stuff we are teaching is wrong. And I know it's like it changed my life personally when I went carnivore nearly 12 years ago. Crazy, right? Mia, blessings to all. A beautiful, awesome, amazing day. Again, stop it in to say hi to Kiltz at 5 a.m. Why am I here? Because I need the inspiration. I need to connect with Donosco and Lucas and NTL and Bev and Andres. We all need to connect in one way or another, right? All right. Join the mighty tribe. Amy, good morning from Maine. How's Maine today? And are you painting, pottery, poetry, music, dance? Are you connecting in positive ways with the master herself? God, Himself, God, yourself. CNN, good morning. Meet up this weekend in Wisconsin. Awesome. I'm at the Keto Symposium, Lincoln Center, New York. Meet me there. Let's do some live, some selfies and some shots, and let's really enjoy the stories. Now, again, whether you're vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, or pescatarian, one meal a day, high fat, animal fat is really what you need. I'm sorry. Plant oils are deadly, right, Randy? TGIF. Yes, I'm flying down to New York City, Teterboro. I'm going to be connecting with so many people at the Keto Symposium, either on drkiltz.com, Keto Symposium, or just Keto Symposium. I'm hanging out with Miss Maria Emmerich, my good friend, and so many great people out there. And if you haven't checked out let's see if I got a copy of it somewhere. Miss Emmerich and Kiltz did a cookbook, and Miss Emmerich is really the cooking queen. Kiltz is just showing up, and she makes everything look so good. But Keto for Fertility Cookbook, it's for a fertile life cookbook. And yes, I've got some green stuff in here a little bit from time to time, but keep it to a minimum, right? Let's see. Kayla Wadsworth, how are you doing? Carnivore and a healthier and much better sex life based on your medical knowledge of fertility. Absolutely. Let's see. Last concert I was at, you're going to have to give me a minute to remember that one. Oh, man. That's a good one. It'll come to me in a second. Let's see. Adam Levine, I think. Uh, Maybe. Hmm. Let's see. Absolutely. Look at plants contain the hormones that disrupt your reproduction, your sex hormones, and cause sexual dysfunction for sure. Carnivore is the king. Listen, remember, keto is for the masses, the pedestrians, and meat is for the masters. Eat the meat, become the master, right? Sausages, cheese, burger patties, and eggs for breakfast. Awesome, Andres Rodriguez. Let's see. Bulking up. Listen, you gotta lift. Uh, if you want to strengthen, you got to do the heavy hard stuff, right? You have to do the heavy hard stuff in order to strengthen. I was on with Lily Kane live last night. Check out Lily Kane Hyper Carnivore. We'll put some links on our website drkiltz.com. Just make sure that's happening. If it's not, you reach out to me, but you got to lift the heavier stuff. Now, again, you can double it up. You got to do the work, but you got to do something you're afraid to do. What am I afraid to do? I'm afraid to get on every 5 a.m. What am I going to talk about? Is anyone going to watch? Is this really interesting and exciting? Right? From Thailand, how are you doing? Beautiful day. All around the globe, we're all connecting. My name is Dr. Rob Kiltz. I'm a fertility specialist, but I'm also a nutritionist, an immunologist. Let's see, what else? Oh, internal medicine I did for a year way back when. I've learned that we measure you and we tell you to eat fruit, fiber, vegetable, seeds, and nuts, no red meat, and then I've got a drug for you. It reminds me of my vegan friends having low libido. Absolutely, apple of your rib, right? We're all from the rib, right? Ultimately, and the mighty mitochondria came from your mother, right? It's just keep on. It's your mom's passing on that mighty mitochondria because sperm don't have mitochondria, right? Carnivore improve libido, sex life, yeah, absolutely for men and women. But you got to set the stage, right? This isn't a slam bam, thank you, ma'am. You got to go slow and easy, right? You gotta, you gotta put on the proper attire on the inside, right? You got to use the positive point of life, right? You got to join and jump into positivity. Entertaining but informative, and you are super interesting. Thanks, Mag P. Sarek. Awesome. And again, I appreciate you, what I've done and learned in my life, 66 and a half years. It is crazy. Rose, how are you doing? The Mighty Tribe, Dr. Kiltz, CMI Fertility, and YouTube, Facebook. We're all here. And they allowed our removed YouTube, Facebook, the 14th back up. Not sure what I said, but I'm keeping it clean. Free king. That's the F word, right? Let's see. I'm a nurse practitioner. I can't find a job where I can treat patients the way I want to. Let's see. I don't want to be in a pill mill. Oh my God, Jenna, you're right. And it's so, listen, it's the pill mill of life. But visualize and start doing something. Go online, create the live, start coaching and cheerleading your patients. Look at Carnivore Cavelli, a PA or NP. I think a PA, helping people around the globe with counseling and coaching and cheerleading. Be a coach and cheerleader. That's the really what our practitioners, right? See, modern medicine has labeled us and given us a license, but then there's a very narrow playbook that you can use. But what you want to do is step outside of it and beyond it. That's the best way, right? Dr. Paul Saladino, Dr. Barry, right? Easy to find beef in Thailand. Beef around 400 kilograms a year. Nice. Paul and Ken are amazing. I don't recommend fruit or honey of that much frequency or significance, but technically high fat, low protein, and ultra low carbs, your body is capable. Work to eat one meal a day or less. And Jenna, don't give up, and check out CNY Fertility. There might be a spot. But a lot of what we're doing is still standard practice. But what do I throw in it more than anything? I tell people that plants are poisonous of any significance or frequency, and some people develop anaphylactic reactions to the foods they eat, but not right away. Sometimes it takes time, but sometimes they might throw in a foreign glycan, and the glycans can really mess you up. Kayla Wadsworth, energy is what we are. We are all energy, right? We're a battery, and keep the battery growing. 9 month old through CNY, awesome breastfeeding. And when you're pregnant and done being pregnant, that means you deliver that beautiful baby. Don't forget, you got to join the baby's way, right? Let's see if I've got the new version here. I think I got the new version. The new version is bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt. You don't need the sugar, but you can use it from time to time. Use a little bit of fruit or honey if you want as an alternative. I know that Lily Kane does some yogurt, a little fruit from time to time, but not a lot. Again, you don't want to do too much of it. It's really amazing. Let's see, easy. Let's see, easy to find beef in Thailand. How do you pronounce your name? Let's see. I've got to figure that one out. Allison, good morning. Mia, yes, it is true that Kiltz's Baby's Way improves your libido, improves your baby making, improves your brain, your butt, and the rest of your bowels and belly because you are a radical home run carnivore. That's it, right? Again, you can eat fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts infrequently, in my opinion. But again, wherever you're at, do it with the gusto of beauty, love, and kindness. Let's see. Do you sell a keto carnivore cookbook? Yes, we do. See, do I got it here? It's called the Keto for Fertility Cookbook. Go to kiltz.com or drkiltz.com. There it is. 3 months of fruit nonstop. Is that good? I don't recommend it, and I know that Lily did 3 months, and she was getting all sorts of dandruff, and but you see, I believe the cause of cancer is low and slow over time. The carbohydrates have glycans that are foreign, cause a simmering inflammation down low that causes all the damage, and that's the problem. And I think that it shows up. And my best friend from medical school, Dave Kilmer, died of cancer, lymphoma at 52. My good friend Craig Humphrey, my sister Maria, uh, let's see, Sarah Hallberg just died recently, 10 years with lung cancer, age 50. It's caused by plants, a plants and a high protein diet. High protein diet is not good for us. You want a high fat diet because the reason we get fat is to survive the famines. It's easy because food was not easy to find for the last 3.5 million years. You had to work your tushy off getting it, finding it, and then eating it raw, I bet, most of the time. Plant free carnivore diet is a must. Absolutely. This is the way. Again, you don't need to add the sugar. A little bit from time to time is okay. I say simple sugar is better. Yes, go to drkiltz.com. You can find our books there, KG. Absolutely. Let's see. JB Musang. Let's see. Apple of your ribeye. Again, Jenna, it's pleasure. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef. Kiltz's ice cream from time to time. I say one meal a day, 23 and 1. That's the home run. 23 and 1 is the home run. And we know we love baseball, right? We love football, baseball, soccer, tennis, a little bit of golf, right? But you got to get out and do something in life, right? Pure cacao powder. I think a little bit is okay, but listen, these any plant spice, a little bit from time to time, but not all the time. 9 months old, nice, Kayla, awesome. And let's see, my son is 15 months. Let's see, IVF got to keep swimming, awesome. Another 9 days. I'm hoping, dreaming, praying, visualizing, and I have faith in God. Let's see, faith is the path of your life. Faith first, right? And the challenge is you think what he gave you is bad, but he knows what to give you. You have to have faith in the challenges, the hardships, the hurt, the pain, because without pain, you don't prosper. You've got to pain and suffer. Suffering, if it's all the time, you're not seeing God. You got to give it up to God, first to God, right? And then eat the meat, right? The meat, the masters, lamb, goat, uh, uh, pork for some, beef for others, duck. If you're going to eat chicken, you got to make sure you eat the fat, the skin, the organ meats, the bone broth, all of it, right? Take the whole thing and simmer in bone broth, right? But your life needs to be focused not on food, but on faith and the fantastic creativity of helping other people in this world, right? 3-year carnivore diet is great, awesome. Depression. Listen, plants want to make you depressed. I'm sorry, and plants in some way are going to disrupt your electron transport chain, right? Listen, you're not making ATP because you're eating plants, and I'm sorry, sugar is a toxin of any frequency or significance, and the mitochondria, they require fat or you drop dead fast. That's why anorexics can't do anything and they drop dead fast. That's it, right? 15 months. Let's see. 9-month old through CNY breastfeeding, going to another transfer. All right. I am nervous, but I give all my nervousness up to God. First, oh, thank you, God, for my beautiful child and my children in my life. You must focus on the word, and the word is God. In the beginning was the word is, was, always will be God, and God is you. This is where the secret comes in by Rhonda Byrne. If you haven't read it, and I don't know if maybe we haven't done that one yet, right? Nicole Mahone, how are you doing? Let's see, pure cacao. I don't, again, a little bit. I love chocolate. I love chocolate. I do chocolate. Yep. I do ice cream, Kiltz's ice cream. And if you go online and just Google Dr. Kiltz ice cream, Dr. Robert Kiltz ice cream, it's good. Again, these ideas are really radical, but did you know that the animals that eat the plants get highly diseased by eating the plants? If you haven't read Poisonous Plant Research, United States Department of Agriculture's permanent poisonous plant research, you'll be amazed that all the diseases that we suffer from, the animals that eat the plants, because plants are poisonous. That's it. And a recent Wikipedia article that I brought down, take a look at it. If you eat lean meat in any significance, it's not good. Your protein should be about 20-25% of your caloric intake. Fat should be about 70 to 80%, and carbs should be 0 to 10% at the max, right? You really want to focus on the fat. And if you're fat, you're built for fasting. We get fat to fast. That's it. One meal a day. Yes, natural body since childhood knew. Always ate one good meal a day, and that was more than enough. And I always felt good. Then doctors and everyone told me I had to eat 3 meals a day. Rose, I know. Let's see. And then I felt awful and continued to get sick. I've since returned to one big meal a day, and we're feeling like the masters again. Look at we eat food to fill the fuel tank and get moving. Not to, oh, like, what's my next meal? What's my next meal? Oh, I better carry my snacks around. You better eat all the time. Eating more than one meal a day is not good for us in general. I'll give you one meal, one snack because you just need to have it. You don't, by the way. You can go, you can go weeks without food, days without water, and but a minute, 2 or 3 without air. And if you haven't read the Wim Hof Iceman method, you must, but basically you got to breathe. And I do it all with a smile. And the one thing about Lily Kane is hyper carnivore. Check out her website. We'll put a link. And she lives with positivity. And I realized that I too grew up in a household with challenges, troubles, and problems. But Jesus Christ was the master, and he always gave me something and said, be positive every day, right? Since return, one big meal a day makes you feel great because we are the carnivores, right? We're the mastervores. If you eat plants of any significance or frequency, it only hurts you, but you don't know it. And I know arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines, bowel bleeding, uh, dental problems, hearing problems are all caused by eating plants. I know. This is really a great book. We have a link on it, A Natural History of the World's Most Poisonous Plants. Most poisonous. 99% of plants are poisonous. 99% of animals are healthy to eat, but you must first eat the fat. And if a famine's on its way, you better get fat. And if you haven't looked at polar bears and mini bears and hibernators, when they hibernate, they lose no muscle mass or bone mass. They lose, guess what? They lose fat because fat is the fuel always. This idea of keto is a sugar burner and then you burn fat. Nope. Don't believe it. Not true. No way. You burn fat all day long because why would you ever burn sugar if you got fat everywhere? The burning, the using of a sugar is a glycan to attach to a protein or a lipid for a lipoglycoprotein, which basically is the barcode. It determines whether you're friend or foe, whether I got the right lock and key, whether or not I'm going to kick you out because you're a bacteria or a microbe, or you're an antigen from a plant that wants to kill me, right? Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, Kiltz's ice cream, time to time. That's it. Current daily job you, let's see, help couples conceive, individuals and couples, CNY Fertility. Where's where's my CNY Fertility stuff? I think I got it here somewhere. Maybe, maybe not. I've got so much stuff on my desk. There we go. I got it here. I've got it. CNY Fertility is my day job, but my day job is health and wellness. And health and wellness is first built in the mind. And what you put in the mind and the mouth and the marination of your magic miracle machine, right? Just get walking, get talking, get listening, get sharing, get creating. I do I do pottery and painting as my side job. And you can buy Kiltz cups on kiltzcups.com. I have a whole bunch of cups coming. The kiln is full, but it's in the bisqueware stage. I've got to get it fired, glaze it, get it back in there. I'm building a new studio, so I'm excited about that. But what are you building? Listen, you learn as an apprentice, and then you get building to become the master because you are the master of your life. No one else. But what are the positive things you're bringing in your day? If you're chastising, judging negatively yourself or anyone else, that's negative energy. What you want to bring is love, kindness, generosity. Four agreements. What are they? Let's see. Always do your best. I always say it says no assumptions. I say assume it all good. Let's see. Uh, take everything personal and positively. They say nothing personal. And let's see. Be impeccable with your words. That's why love, Jess, energy, Stevenson is critical. We are but a battery of bad, amazing, awesome, right? And listen, I grew up in LA, kicked out of school in a gang, couldn't read, father in jail. Kiltz was a crazy kid, but he stepped beyond that. He got arrested. The the officer, LAPD, was kind and generous, and he gave me an opportunity to change my life. I did. And I connected in positive ways with so many people, and I keep learning, learning, and learning. When you die, that's when you actually get a chance to look at all the great work that God's done for all of humanity, right? Children, ADHD, ADD, ODD, conditions like that, are they studies and pointers like linking those to plant-based? Absolutely, Rose. All of it. Look at I linked to a plant-based diet. Why? When I 12 years ago nearly, I stopped eating plants of any significance or frequency. Bingo. And I went to fatty meat every day. I ate a ribeye steak every day. Ribeye steak every day. Ribeye steak every day. Ribeye steak every day. That's why I do bacon, eggs, butter, beef. By the way, there's such a thing as beef bacon. There's no such thing as turkey bacon. Turkey, chicken, rabbit, and fillet of fish is too lean. You need to eat the fat. There's something called protein poisoning. You got to read about it. It's crazy. All right, Laura, Wild, Jen, 2051. How you doing? Tap water addiction. Any tips on that? Oh my gosh, add some. Let's see, LMNT, or we're coming out with a nice lemon flavored a mineral to add to it. But listen, less water. You know, I'm off coffee. I drink. I got my bottle of Gerolsteiner once a day. I get about a bottle a day, but you can do tap water, add a little bit of minerals, but they're not necessary. Bone marrow, bone broth, chicken broth, you got to marinate it, right? I'm a fertility doctor, which is basically we're creating a fertile life. And the canary in the coal mine is being infertile and thinking you're healthy. Uh-uh. You're something's going on deep inside, right? Deep inside the mind and the mouth. Hmm. Sparkling. Sparkling is the word of the day. And look in the mirror and see the sparkle of light, which is basically when the zinc comes together, that sperm and egg and that zinc. It's all, see, all these metals connect because they're charged, positive and negative, right? There's an attraction of these atomic particles and a repulsion. And ultimately, we're bringing the attraction of life of positivity, right? Again, vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, pescatarian, or carnivore, it doesn't matter, right? Gym is my life. Yeah, that's listen. Get up and out into life and start moving and working. Again, food is not meant to be entertainment all the time. Sometime you can go to the party and have a pizza, a glass of beer, whiskey, wine, but of any significance or frequency, a little bit, a taste, a sip. Listen, we're meant to sip wine. We're meant to sip life, not guzzle it down, right? It's meant to be a sip of life. Go slow and easy and enjoy thy life and connect positively with all humans. Tap water tips. Let's see. Maybe get a little bit of sparkling water. And I I'm going on a water fast. Have you done a water fast yet? Where you don't drink water or anything for a full day? No food, no water, nothing. See, when you break down, when you're burning fat, which is what you always do for ATP, you're making water, right? You're making water. And many animals don't drink that much water. That's it. Let's see. If you have want, you're not healthy. People have no idea what their body is trying to tell them all the time, Laura. Our bodies are saying, wait a minute, if you got blood coming out of places it shouldn't be, if you got pain all the time, if you're just OCD, ADHD, dyslexic, and like you just can't focus, you're eating plants and they want to make you fertilizer, right? Let's see. The gym is my life, and my life is my gym. I walk and hike in nature. A rose, awesome, and it feels good. Listen, again, from time to time, but if you're going to the tap and drinking beer, whiskey, wine every day, or smoking the stuff, and you shouldn't do that, right? I guess why are we addicted to it? Well, because you're marketed to do it every day. Oh, come on, join the party, right? My friends, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way, right? All right, Holistic Health from Kuwait. How you doing? My friends from Kuwait, Taiwan. Let's see. Ah, everywhere in this world, right? Let's see, Australia, New Zealand, China, Japan, Russia, Ukraine, Europe, Africa, South America, Mexico, the islands around the world. We are all humans. That we came out of the trees and we knew how to make spears, and then we went hunting. We went on the hunt, right? To eat the grass eaters, but not the grass. I know, Kiltz. Really? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is the craziest. I just did a 4-day water fast with my 11-year-old. Awesome. Again, fasting is lasting. All fluids, all foods, 4 days, rock solid, right? Let's see. So once a month, do a 3-day fast. Once a year, 7 days. We're working on that. December is a good time, or is it January? I don't know. Occasional and privately, one or two beers max, especially with the pandemic lockdown. Yes, but you know what? If I'm going to have a beer, whiskey, wine, or even a cigar from very rare times, I'm hanging out with my buds, and we're just going to enjoy it together, and we're going to laugh and just enjoy life. And then I'm going to tell them about being carnivore and how critical it is. Right? We are We are, right? 4 days, awesome, water fast. Coach Raymond, Bella's, check out Bella and Steak and Butter Gang. Check out Lily Kane, Michelle Hearn, Judy Cho. Let's see, Barry Baker, Saladino, Kiltzarelli. I'm Italian. My father's stepfather was Joe Kiltz, and that's how I got the name Kiltz. And I added a T, but now they call me Dr. Kiltz. And but it's all fun. You have to laugh at it, and you have to laugh in the mirror, do the mirror work every single day, right? To the tribe, Stephen. Good morning, Steve, Captain. Let's see, Carnivore. Let's see, Con over, right? 3-year carnivore. It's the best thing. Listen, when you're depressed, it's because you're eating the plants. Sorry, and I was watching Brian Saunders on Sapien yesterday, and he's got a new Food Lies movie coming out. Really excited. All of our metabolic systems are the same. All of our cells are the same. You're different and unique because of your beliefs and your lifestyle. But ultimately, let's look at every one of your cells and all the cytoplasmic stuff in there and try to figure out, are you different? You're not. You don't have a different metabolic pathway. Sorry. Your body requires fatty acids. That's it. Let's see. Plants are friends, not food. Absolutely. The plants are the food for my food. That's it. Regenerative agriculture, free range, all that stuff is great. But if you can't get it, fatty meat, that's the very best. Add butter. Some people can't tolerate the beef fat rendered. Uh, let's see. And I know my good friend Lily Kane says, uh, get rid of all the fat in the burger and add the butter. It's better. Some people do tallow, lard, ghee. Let's see, duck grease. I love duck grease, and I love duck liver from Hudson Valley. Amazing. To the tribe, we are all the tribe globally, right? That's the whole intention of Kiltz's 5 a.m. It's 5 a.m. everywhere, right? And the ideas of what should you eat as an ancient human hunter. What should we eat as an ancient human hunter? We weren't hunting kale with the spear, right? Oh, I got it. I got it. I got the kale and the lettuce and the strawberries and the fruits and the vegetables. My friends, you and I have been captured by the masters. They eat the meat and they tell you, don't eat meat. Don't eat meat. It'll make you sick. And have you ever seen meat in your toilet? I know we all look, right? We all look. And you never will because meat digests in the upper GI tract so fast. The fat goes to the lymphatics, the amino acids go to the liver. And every cell of your body, every cell of your body contains a glycocalyx. They contain the fatty bilayer, they contain the proteins, and they contain sugars. The glycans are simply in the cells of your body, and they are not for energy directly. The sugars and amino acids via insulin in the liver can be converted to fat. And if you have no insulin or a functional liver, you can't make fat, you're emaciated, and you're at risk of dying fast. This is why you must eat fatty meat in order to be the master of your life, right? And again, it's really radical. We're all, none of us have seen these pictures and understand them, right? The lipid bilayer with the proteins and the glycans. Every cell must have a glycobiome. If it doesn't, you die. When we damage our mouth and our gums, our throat, our esophagus, our GI tract with a high sugar diet, we dissolve the sugar lining called the glycobiome. It's a Teflon shield that protects our body. And I know this stuff is crazy, but eat meat, be the master. Eat mush, be meek. And all respect all those that choose to eat plants, but that's not where we started. We didn't, all right? No meat in the poop, but it looks like meat sometimes, doesn't it? It is no meat in the poop. Sorry, poopy. Again, this is the nutrition for the masters, right? And fruit, honey of any significance or frequency, don't do it. Maybe once or twice a week. Okay. Oh, I love fruits and vegetables. I do too. But they love you and they want to make you their fertilizer. But we're all on the way to be fertilizer. But in the meantime, before, let's not push it too fast, right? Heroin, cocaine, marijuana, cyanide, nicotine, caffeine, they're not good for us, right? Ayahuasca, LSD, really? Wine and beer every day? What I was sad to see, the American Journal of OBGYN recommends a diet of fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts. Lean meat, no red meat, right? And three-quarters of their recommendation breaks down to simple sugars in your gut. Then they have another recommendation, what you should eat. The top optimal diets: Mediterranean, plant-based, vegetables, fruit, whole grains, legumes, nuts, herbs, spices, olives, fish, poultry, red wine. Red wine. You're telling me a woman pregnant and breastfeeding should drink red wine? That's what they're saying. Again, I respect my colleagues. They're all very, 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 very amazing people, but maybe we're duped by the marketers who want your money and they want your body to be sick so they can use you as a drug study, right? Or some study to figure you out, right? Metabolic pathways digest all types of sugar. The metabolic pathways are there to convert sugars into fat for energy and use the glycans for glycosylation. That's it, right? NTL. I know it's, wait a minute, Dr. Kiltz, but sugar is your fast energy. No, it's not. Fat is your only, fat is required and it goes so fast you don't even know it. Sugars are critical for glycosylation. And in order for the neurotransmitters to work, you must glycosylate. You must have amino acids and simple sugars floating around in your blood, your cytoplasm, and everywhere. Ed Linda Whitmore, great way to wake up, Ed. How are you doing? Welcome to the Kiltz's 5 a.m. meetup. And why am I here? Because as a physician, I realize that we're kind of sharing a lot of snake oil in our standard practices. And the snake oil is to eat fruits and vegetables of any significance frequency. And you don't need a glucose monitor. I'm sorry, your glucose levels should be probably 40 to 60, but don't try to push it down. Listen, your body is reusing the cells through apoptosis, and it's always happening. When you're fasting, you might notice it more, but it's always happening. Let's see. D. Levy, 86. Ab Lewis, good morning. Let's see. Me, Lisa, Lisa Ardes, good morning. Ray Robes, awesome. Snake oil. Basically, carbs are drugs, and doctors are passing drugs. That's what it is. We're passing gas and passing drugs. That's it. And who is the mighty master of the universe? This is it, right? Plants kill. I'm going to be down in New York City today and tomorrow at the Keto Symposium, first ever. Miss Emmerich's going to be there and a host of other really great people. I'm not speaking. I'm just showing up and watching, listening, and stop by the booth and just say hi and fist bump, high five, or even a hug. Listen, we need more hugs and connections in life, right? And you want to be the healthiest? Let's see. You want to be the healthiest, right? This is it. The baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt. The way. And you are the way, my friend. And don't you love steak and eggs, bacon and eggs? Every day, right? I fuel the Ferrari with the same fuel every single day. I do it once a day, usually at night. Yesterday I had it at about 3:30. I took a little nap. I did a little motion work on my bike and some lifting, and then I was on live with Lily Kane. Amazing, hyper carnivore. That's it. All right. Dark Knight, how you doing? Little Big B. AZ, let's see. First blood work appointment 14 days after my IUI. I got a positive HCG. Awesome. Stay the baby's way, KG. Stay the baby's way. I know. Wait a minute, Kiltz, and check out Kiltz's Mighty Tribe, the Mighty Crazy Tribe, right? But I told my team, where are the lionesses in the pictures, guys? Women, the lionesses, they did the hunt. Sorry, men, come on. We got to honor the women. But remember, whatever your gender, size, shape, age, weight, political, religious, spiritual, God's within all of us, right? Love, love. Ellen, how you doing? Ed again in TL, and from Taiwan. Wherever you're at in this world, positivity and stay carnivore, right? We can do that while pregnant. Absolutely. This is the most important thing that I've learned, that you want to stick to the carnivore way throughout pregnancy, throughout your life. It's crazy. The new Carnivore Cookbook and Keto Carnivore book is out very soon. We're going to have some preliminary copies at the meetup down in New York, the Keto Symposium. Be there, be square, right? Let's see if I've got my. I'm always stacking stuff. That's it. When you're pregnant, you want to fast to last and don't eat all those plants. They're deadly. They contain estrogens, progestins, and testosterone and abortifications and the birth control pill. They're not good for your baby, right? And the majority of these losses happening, early and late losses, are due to a plant based diet. And I will bet $1 billion on this one. And they come with all the bacteria, the yeast, and viruses also. And then they ferment in your gut from the tip of your tongue all the way down to the bottom of your booty, right? And it loves to ferment. And then they crawl out and up and out. They go into your lungs, into your sinuses, and likely into your brain, right? The microbes want to kill us. Drink of anything during pregnancy. Uh, let's see here. Wait. I did not drink a drop of anything during pregnancy. Why even risk your feet? Absolutely. Listen, again, ask your doctor. Why would the American Journal of OBGYN suggest red wine or even vegetables? Because we are carnivores. They are on their way, and we're just sharing it, and we're being the examples, right? You want to be the example of what you wish to be, and you don't have to convince anyone. They're going to be coming up to you and going like, "Excuse me, you look so amazing. Your skin, your hair, your everything is sparkling. What are you doing?" Now, you're going to say, "All right, check out this crazy Kiltz guy, or Emmerich, or Barry, or Saladino. No fruit or honey of any significance, by the way." And this is it. Prepare my body for 2 years before I even try to conceive. And I got it on my first try. Beautiful baby boy. Awesome. Healthy. Kimmy was, let's see, was birth healthy, healthy, healthy. And your baby, by the way, once you're done breastfeeding, Your baby should eat meat off a bone, not mush out of a bowl. Stop feeding your child all these Cheerios. It's deadly. You're addicting them to sugars. I was addicted. My daughter was. We're all addicted because meat's not good for you. They do say that. Who are they? Meat is the best thing for the masters. And this is my next shirt. It's just gonna be plastered with this, right? Why this? Because bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt makes you the master, right? One meal a day. Ray, Lonnie, how are you doing? For music, Fasten, let's see, Facing Destiny, awesome. Lisa and Facebook user, good morning. How's everyone doing? Starting the day. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, the pick. Have you guys seen Elvis yet? Ah, loved it. Loved Elvis. And my live last night was a little challenged because the sound was not so good last night. Jessica, good morning, my niece. You're amazing. Well, Wendy, let's see. Will carnivore prevent you from having a stroke and a heart attack? It'll reduce your risk, but we're all going to get sick and die. That's the nature of life. There's nothing that will prevent because illness is natural to life in some way. You can reduce your risk. You can feel better on carnivore. The cause of heart disease and stroke is sugar, and it comes from vegetables. I know. What do you mean, vegetables? They're good for us. They are not good for us. You're amazing, Jessica Rose. It's an amazing day in the universe. We're starting the day every day with thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. What more do you need, right? It's Dr. Rob Kiltz and just live at 5. And why? Just because I need it. I need to connect. Kaylee, good morning. How you doing? Wendy, you will reduce your risk of heart attacks by fasting and eating fatty meat. That's it. The cause of heart disease is a plant-based diet. It's sugar. Sugar causes glycation, and the plants contain the poison to kill us. That's it. They contain lectins, oxalates, phytates, and more, glutens, and more. They contain all the stuff that wants to make us fertilizer. I'm working on the song. I got my drum box. I'm excited about that. My good friend Jonathan, and there's too much suicide and depression, anxiety, even in children, because we're eating a high plant-based, low animal fat diet. I'm sorry, and then we're eating like a grazing animal. We're not grazing animals. We are hunters. That is it. We are hunters, and if you eat Kiltz's baby's way, amazing. Amazing, right? Wait a minute. Ice cream? Yes. Iced cream. No sugar required. You can add a little bit of fruit, honey, or white sugar from time to time, but not all the time. I know. Let's see. Wendy, good morning to everyone. Another awesome, amazing day. You are amazing, Jessica, and have faith in God first. And if you haven't read The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, let's see. I think I got it under here somewhere. You don't want to see the mess in my office, but I cleaned it up. Oh, we're going to have some Kiltz cups. I think we're going to be giving some cups away to those who you're gonna have to give us something in order to get something, right? We're not sure what it is yet, but maybe send out a post that is positive and uplifting, right? Let's see, the mastery of love. Every single day, start the day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. It's 4 minutes till the hour. Kiltz's 5 a.m. Club Tribe Mastery. I get up at 3 in the motion studio till 4, at the office by 4:30. I'm always listening to a positive book. Right now it's Don Miguel. But I've been reading the Four Agreements, the Mastery of Love, and I love history. Love history. Love history. Let's see. And I love playing the guitar. My mother's cousin's son is Bruce Springsteen. So I figured maybe there's some DNA there. But ultimately, your DNA is talent. Your DNA is masterful. Your DNA is the goddess, right? Appreciate Ellen. Thank you so much. Wendy, Lisa, Facebook user, NTL, wherever you're at in this world, be grateful to God. Slow it down, back it up, right? You're going fast in traffic and you want to cut in here and there, slow it down. All right. Give love to your neighbor, your friend, your foe, because God is full of love, right? And God's going to give you something. You're going to say, why did you do this to me? And he's going to say, because I love you. Because I love you. And love is the master. Salvador and Dr. Chafee says, we CSN live forever. Well, we do because we are passed on into the infinite energy of the universe. You're just vibrational energy. That's it, right? And ultimately, this idea that, listen, you can be happy with some challenges in your body, right? Because the mind is the master, not the body, right? And the mind is the spiritual energy of life, right? It's that spark. That's the God energy in all of us, right, Lonnie? All right. Love God every day. Love God every day. And look in the mirror and see the goddess and the God within you. Whatever your gender, size, shape, age, weight, whatever your color, whatever your political, religious, whatever you want. But we are all connected as one. We're the goddesses and gods, right? Let's see. Says we can live forever. We are. Remember, the mind is the master of tomorrow, right? And we live forever because you believe it. That's all you need to do. JC was the master of the word, right? He didn't carry a sword. He didn't ask for money or have a bowl for begging. He basically said, you're God. That's it, right? I love Dr. Salvador. I love Dr. Chafee, Barry Baker. Let's see, who else? Oh, the list is infinite and it keeps growing. It keeps growing because for the vegan, vegetarians, Mediterraneans, they're just on their journey to carnivore, right? And we are the radical lionesses and lions. We eat pigs, cows, and sheep. And yes, from time to time, you might eat some grass and grains, but they contain heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine, and they come with the microbes that love to ferment in your body, right? They ferment inside you and they make alcohol, heat, gas, and methane. We got to do another live with Dr. Sarah Zalvidar, right? And let's see. Oh, don't forget Dr. Soltz, Zach and Sabrina. Don't forget Keto Savage, Robert Sykes. Let's see. Oh, and his wife. It'll come to me. It's there. It's on the tip. I see it every day, right? Do that while pregnant. Yes, you want to stay carnivore. You want to do one meal. El Frank, how you doing, my friend? Life is full of God's work, right? Alcohol such as beer and vodka once a week. You know, I mean, a little bit, but should you? It's not good for us, but you choose to have a little bit of something that likely is digested rapidly. But do I recommend it? I don't recommend it, but I do a little bit from time to time, maybe sips once a month or less. Sips. Let's see, Jawa War. Let's see, the Marla cat. Do you ever heard anything about the Dr. Bernstein diet that focuses on daily B12 injections? You don't need that. Eat the meat. You don't need the shots, the pills, the surgeries. Eat the meat, be the master. Bone marrow, bone broth, organ meats. If you don't want to eat the organ meats, check out Dr. Kiltz's nutritional solutions, which are basically the organ meats or the liver. But I say get the organ meats and about 6 a day, but you can do even 2 a day, 4 a day. and you choose it. I recommend one meal a day. Kellyanne Petrucci. Let's see. I haven't seen. Let's see. I'll look at Kellyanne Petrucci. Don't forget. Let's see. Dr. Boz and so many others out there. Listen, go to the Mighty Tribe, go to Dr. Kiltz. We're going to be adding on some other things that are part of how to motivate you, right? We all need the motivation. And again, join the tribe right now. It's just an email. All you need to be part of that, and you decide where you want to invest your life. I'd say alcohol is deadly of any significance or frequency, and it could be bad. You don't need B12 if you eat carnivore. That's it. Beer is like a slice of bread. Don't drink it. Don't do it. Listen, a slice of sourdough or a sip of whiskey, wine, or beer from time to time, but do you need to do it? No. Let's see. Oxalates in small amounts of stevia every day a problem. It could be. I don't use stevia. I use some cane sugar. I think it's simpler. Vodka time to time will be okay, but remember, extremely minimal. Extremely. Raw sugar is much better. A white sugar, I don't use anything. I go to cane sugar, a little bit of honey, some fruit. Cane sugar is my one that I do from time to time. Let's see how many grinds of Himalayan salt should be. I use my fingers, but how about three? But you decide. Measure. It's just right. Uh, right? A pinch of salt in life. All right, 601. Joseph Campbelloni. Let's see, Campbellone. What time do you recommend to eat? I eat my meal at night, end of the day, but I look forward to it. I enjoy it. It's so amazing. What do I eat? I eat steak, eggs, butter, cream. Done, right? On their journey to carnivore. It's it. We're all on the journey to re-identify the master within. I can talk all day. You know that, right, Frenchie? Francis, hello. All right. Deuterium. Yes. Again, we don't recommend it, but you're going to be sucked in if you're doing it more than rare, right? The bone broth queen. Awesome. Kellyanne Petrucci. Nice. Listen, I love bone broth. It's awesome. We're putting out a new bone broth also on the fertility on Kiltz's Nutritional Solutions. Jenna, my pleasure, by the way. Awesome, amazing days. We're all doing our best. It's never perfect, but it's as perfect as God intends us. I'll see you. Have an awesome day. Bye. Bye, team. Tribe. Why don't you eat seafood, poultry? Because there's not enough fat, and I think we grew up eating fatty meat, Cheryl. I don't measure my protein. I eat a fistful of food a day, half fat, half protein, mostly. That's what I say. So, all right, and I'm sure you've read Joseph Campbell. He's amazing. I'm up. Awesome. God bless you. Have an awesome day. I'm not 100% sure I'm up tomorrow morning, but most likely. I'll see you then.